What are your thoughts on Jeff Bezos and Amazon's strategy to monopolize almost every industry when Amazon cannot even post a profit? And I guess my question about that question is Amazon really monopolizing these industries, or are they choosing to compete in like the grocery business, choosing to compete in now they're making their own branded consumer packaged goods like diapers? I would say maybe like AWS is the closest thing to Amazon saying we're going to stake out, plant a flag in something that could be a monopoly type business.
Well, certainly the standard, all these paradoxes when you think about antitrust type contexts, but Amazon's probably a difficult one to go after on antitrust grounds because their whole goal is to make things cheaper. Of course, this is always, you say, the plan is to monopolize. You make things cheaper, then you wipe everybody out, and then you raise prices some point in the future. But I think probably it's sort of like Walmart. They're going to get to a very big scale, and you have these enormous economies of scale. Walmart has a certain type of monopoly as well.
What's your view of what does Amazon have a monopoly on today?
Well, it's probably cheaper to buy books than in a bookstore. So there probably are all these kinds of things where they've gotten to these scale economies where it's gotten somewhat cheaper. They don't all the cheapness goes to the customers. They don't keep that much of it, and so they sort of keep reinvesting that and scaling the business. It's still a very open question at the end of the day how much money they will make. But just like all these other companies we talked about, Amazon's very high valuation is linked to the belief that at some point in the future they will be massively profitable. And it's a little bit unclear whether that's the case.
By having that strong customer relationship, my credit card is on file with them. They have logistical infrastructure.
So big, they'll be so big. Mm-hmm. You just keep getting to a bigger and bigger scale, and then at some point, 10, 20 years in the future, you turn the dial, and you'll be the most profitable company in the history of the world. That's the theory.